Hello everybody and welcome back to the Valley, the old farm. Today you join me in August at 8 minutes past 10 and we're just across here at the production yard because my little heating plant has run out of wood chips. So we're just going to jump into here. This thing's not looking too bad in front of us. We're just going to, we'll top it up a little bit. Now our wood chipper from the last episode where we did some cutting down some of the forest. Now if you've seen this one, I haven't yet. Still, that video as I'm recording this one still isn't public. So I'm not ignoring people if people have left comments about what we're going to do with that. If we're going to make it into a housing estate or if we're going to turn it into like another second production yard like this one. Yeah, like I said, I'm not ignoring people. I haven't yet. That's not gone public. So I don't know what people are saying. So that wood chipper there, that's got quite a lot. We've got over 1 million chips off all the logs that we put in from the last episode, which is just ridiculous. And I didn't realize you could fill up a bucket like this, so I could fill my bucket up straight from there. So it's quite handy actually. So we're just going to put some of these in here so we keep this going, because the last thing we want is this to run out. Let's just go up a little bit more, tip in a bit more so it comes out a bit quicker. Oh, that's it, we're full. Not got a very big capacity on that one, so we'll turn this around, we'll drop this down. And I just want to go get this bucket over here because the heating plant has run out. And that's obviously going to make us some money. So we need to keep thinking about money at the minute. A lot of the products like greenhouses and stuff like that, I need to try and save some of them and distribute it because the bakery, we're going to try and make some cakes. So we need some melons, we need some apples, and we need some strawberries and a few little bits, buttermilk and all that. So I need to try and get things start distributing across. So because they're going to be distributing and not actually selling, it means that the money is going to be a bit lower income than normal. Let's just go fill this up. This is a 50,000 litre bucket, so this should be pretty good. But mainly today then, we have got a field that needs liming from a previous, I think it was the oat field. Is it oat field? No, it wasn't oat field, it was barley, wasn't it? The big barley field that we did in a couple of episodes ago. That needs liming. Then we need to do some planting. Now we can't do any planting in this month. Only canola, and we don't need canola anymore. But we need some barley and wheat, which that is next month. I have gone and swapped out what was my canola field. Can I get this in? Oh gosh, there we go. We need to tip it more, otherwise it's going to be very slow. There we go. This will all go in, no problem at all. It should keep us going for a little while. So what was my canola field? I've got rid of that. I sold that for just short of 100,000. And I've bought what was someone else's barley field, which is a field, it's down by my grass. And it's a field that I've said that I wanted to get before. It's quite expensive. But I think it's going to be better for us because that canola field was like just over 3 hectares. And the barley field is like 6, so we're doubling our size. So let's just go put this back in here and I will show you what field I'm on about. So this is the field I was on about. Field 70 is the one I got rid of. As you can see, 3.37 hectares. It's actually gone up a little bit in value now. I sold it for around about 100,000. It's now going for 120. This is the one I bought though, which is 6.14, you see. So we're pretty much doubling, which is pretty good. Now, this field here, it's got weeds in, but if we take the weeds off, we can see it needs lime. That one as well, but ignore that one because that's not ours anymore. This one I'm going to use for barley and wheat. I'm not sure which way around yet. I haven't kind of worked that out. But we need wheat and barley because we're going to put a beer factory in. And also we need wheat and barley to make beer. So weeds don't need to worry about at the minute because there's nothing in it. When we come to plant it, that will sort them out. So I think the best thing to do is we'll go grab a tractor. There's grass needs cutting as well. So we'll set a worker off on cutting some grass. We'll do some liming, and we've got oats to harvest. Now, this in-game day, we are finally going to be able to start the cereal factory. So I've got my John Deere, I've got my butterfly mowers, and we're going to come down to here because as you can see, look, this one's perfect. Look at that. Beautiful long grass. So we're going to get our workers to sort this out for us. Now, we've got a good amount of hay, we've got a good amount of grass. I think the best thing to do is if we just go for silage. Because then at least we've got the choice of making TMR with it or selling them for money. So if we just keep doing it, Be a lot easier and it's a lot quicker as well. So we'll get the worker on here. We've programmed the worker. We'll start the worker off, let them open up the butterfly mowers, activate the mowers, and they're going to go around and actually swath it for me with these mowers. So it just saves us a job. We don't have to come back and do anything. Look at that, you see. Beautiful. So we'll let the worker crack on with this. We've got other jobs to do. So let's grab the combine. We're all set up here. The tractor, the New Holland's just brought over the header. Store that at the production yard so we can go tackle some oats. Now, one thing I did notice with these oats, that a kind of mistake I made, which I'm normally pretty good with this, but yeah, if we go and just hop out and have a quick look, these are only 50% fertilized. What happened? I must have, well, I don't know. I thought I was on top of everything. I thought I'd gone through it and it was fully fertilized. But according to that, it's only one stage. Speaking of what's happening here, what's going on here? Hello? Oh, are you complaining because of that tree? You've been sat there all this time costing me money? Alright, well, we need to just go and remove the tree. Better? There we go. Is that all you wanted? Ah, dear. This is the only one downside when you don't do it yourself and you do it with a worker, especially with butterfly mowers. They back up over here and cut the grass on the edge. Can't believe that worker was just sat there. There's no message popped up or anything to say, you know, worker's gone home, whatever. It gives you a bit of an indication that something's wrong. Never mind. Anyway, let's just go make sure then on here we have, yep, straw swath. It says disable there, so it must mean it's enabled. We'll go up this far corner and start from here. So we are going to be a little bit down on yield, but we have got 2 oat fields. Now this mainly is going to be for the cereal factory. So I think we're going to be okay. I think we're still going to get a nice amount off here. I'm going to get some more straw bales as well. So let's unfold, of course. Keep forgetting to unfold this thing. There we go. And we will start working our way around. Gonna drop some straw. Yeah, look at that lovely straw. Well, we'll see what we'll get. We'll go around here. We'll get this done. We'll see if we get a nice amount. We've got that one field to lime. And then, really, we just need to collect the bales up. And then we can go to bed. That's pretty much going to be it for this month. Next month, we can put some wheat and barley in. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty good, this. So, let's go around. Let's get this done.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks. And I feel misplaced without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end it like we did. I guess shit happens for a reason, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to? Honestly, I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to your bedroom?
All the harvest done, and I don't think we did too bad of them 2 fields. 66,437 litres. We'll go put this into the cereal factory and we'll finally be able to start the cereal factory going. We have everything in here now, so we'll activate that. We can now finally get some cereals underway. We've got honey, raisins, oats and corn, and a little bit left over which we can take back to the silo back at the farm. So we're going to put the rest of the oats in here because we don't need these anymore. I think it's going to take a little while for the cereal factory to get through them, so I don't think we're going to be in any rush. We'll keep an eye on it and seeing if we need to plant some more oats, then we will do that. And we're going to go put this back over here because the trailer is done for now. Just got to go get some bales. I think we'll use the New Holland for that as well. Where's the wall? Nice and gently on it. There we go. Drop that there. Now we'll take the bale. Do we take the bale trailer? We could. I mean, potentially we could do baling as well as picking them up. Is it going to be a bit much, do you think? Sure, should we give it a go? Let's just see if this works. So we'll grab this. We'll go get this outside here ready. And then I think we'll tackle some grass first because we're going to have to go and we'll leave this here. We're going to have to wrap them and then they're going to have to sit on the side somewhere to ferment until they get to silage, and then we can put them in storage. So let's go and hook up to the baler. I think it's full of everything. We will find out. Is it? Yeah, it's got enough silage in there. It's got enough silage additive. A bit low on the grease, but I think we'll be okay. So if we hop out of here, we can unfold this and we should see two little bars come out at the side. Now, if we go and hook up to this on this side here, on this bar, which can be a little bit interesting to do. Oh, it's close. That was so close first go. Try again. Yep, yes. We can hook up to here, you see. And then we can go and actually grab some bales. Like, wrap them, do it all at the same time. And you do have to be a little bit careful sometimes with these, like, auto-load, because it can grab the bale before. Now, I have done this and I found it's been okay. It was okay with the last auto-load trailer. Not tried it with this one, so we'll find out. We'll give one a go. We'll zoom out a little bit so we can see. So we're going to have to go into the trailer, open up a help menu here so we can sort of say, yep, we've activated that. We need to toggle wrapper off. We don't want to toggle wrapper off, so it means it's on now. It's going to drop automatically. We need to go on to here and we need to find out how do we reset the baler again. I can't remember how we do that. How do we reset the bale counter? There we go. Reset that. So let's go turn this on, drop this down, and we should be able to now go and get some grass from here. We could turn the little mark, the lights on. Blue light as well, looking like we had red before. We've now changed that. So we should see this should wrap. And I'm hoping, because how far these are sort of stood out a little bit, it gives it chance to actually wrap it before it goes and takes it. Now, the only time you have to be careful is if you're turning right, because it makes the baler. Yes. Now, actually, I need to check. Well, I have got a mod where it turns the wrapper off. And I did that last time for grass. Bale wrapper off. Bale wrapper on. I can never work out which way around it should be. So toggle bale wrapper on. Does that mean it's on now or it's off? It could be just the auto-load trailers grabbed it quicker than I wanted it to before it had a chance to wrap it. We'll give this one a go, and if this is another grass one, then we know that the trailer is grabbing it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It didn't do with the last trailer, because this is a super quick wrapper. But it didn't seem to even attempt to try and wrap it then, which it could be because it's not in wrap mode. And we can come back over for that. So let's just sort of go around here, see if we can... you just have to watch. I think I was saying you have to watch when you turn right, because it makes the baler closer to the trailer, and sometimes it will grab it. But normally, because it's spaced out like that, it's not normally too bad. It wasn't with the last trailer. But I always get confused with this turning the bale wrapper off. If you want to make grass bales when you've got a bale wrapper attached to the baler like this, it always makes it a bit tricky, because you're like, well, how do I do grass bales? Oh, here we go. We're going to get one that's just going to wrap it this time? No. Oh, okay. So it looks like it could be that the trailer is grabbing it a little bit too quick. We'll drop that there then. We will now go and check this again then. So, toggle bale wrapper on. So I'm assuming it was on before. So we should be wrapping now. So it did look like the bale autoload trailer did grab it a little bit too quick. Which, like I said, it can do. It didn't do it on the last one. Maybe it was just a little bit further away that it was. I was quite lucky with that. But we'll go around, we'll get these up, and we'll see how many bales we get. It should be a nice amount. And then also we'll go and get the straw. We'll collect them all up, store them all, and then we just need to go tackle some lime. So 11 silage bales altogether. Now them two that were grass, I have gone and changed and put them to silage bales. So they're as they should have been. But yeah, for some reason the trailer was grabbing it. It just depends. Some autoload trailers have got a wider like area that covers around the trailer to grab the bales. My last trailer must have been a bit smaller, which is why it didn't grab until the baler dropped it and then it grabbed it. This one seems to be grabbing it before it's had a chance to wrap it, which could be the case, but it's always worth just testing because you just never know. So we've got 11 of these all together. We'll just go and drop them here somewhere. Beautiful. We'll let them ferment. I'm hoping they don't kind of roll off. They shouldn't do. So we'll go get the baler again, and I'm going to just go whiz round. We'll leave this, well, we'll back this up here somewhere. I'm just going to go whiz round now and get the straw up, and then we will go and collect them and see how many of them we get. And then, I think we just got one field to lime, I think I said. So there we go, all straw bales are collected, and no, you're not seeing things. Yes, this is a different bale trailer. If you've watched my videos for a little while now, you will know that I have issues with trying to keep hold of things. I go through little spells where we started with this in the early days of the farm. And it's a great one. It exists in real life. You know, this is actually a real thing out there. The other trailer, it might actually exist. I would have thought it exists. But the whole auto load function, you know, that you can't, bales don't jump onto a trailer, you know, that doesn't exist. That's just in-game. Well, I keep changing. I keep thinking, oh, you know what? Auto load, I want to go back to something a bit more realistic. I mean, I don't play fully realistic, but then I do like certain things like this. And also, this is a way where I could actually hook this onto the trailer. Hook this onto the baler, go around, and obviously it wouldn't jump on because the bale would fall into the little arm on the side, that bit there, and it would put it on. So we could use both in this situation. It would still wrap it and then pick it up. So yeah, this is why I do keep changing. It's probably costing me an absolute fortune, but you will get used to it if you watch my videos for a little while. I just go through spells thinking, I don't need this. I want auto load. Get auto load, then get bored of auto load and go, oh, I want to go back to something that was a bit more realistic. So before these go in, we've got 8 bales of straw here, which is a lot of litres. So we'll just go put them in there. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Now, if we were doing this properly again, I suppose, I mean, this thing does exist, so that's fine. But we could get the telehandler, go around and pick the bales up normally. I might try that on another series, and we'll go for square bales because they will stack better. We'll get the telehandler and we'll stack them up properly, and we'll do it that way. So we've just got a field down here. There's 69 to do. That's just got to be lined, and then that's ready to go for next time. We've got weeds in there, but that will obviously get taken out when we plant again. The grass here that the worker did, that needs another coat of fertilizer. And we've got to remember this one over here, our poplar, that needs another coat. It's germinated, so we can go put one on there. So we'll tackle the lime on here. And I'm thinking for the grass, we might come back and see about doing some slurry with that one. And then because this is germinated, we'll use the solid fertilizer on that one. Now, if there's anything you want to see, if you watch my videos and there's anything you want to see in here, you want me to test out a bit of equipment or show you a certain bit of equipment, or maybe you just want to throw something in there and go, oh, I'd like to see you do this crop or that crop, by all means, leave it in the comments below. I am more than happy to try and incorporate it into one of my Let's Plays. You just need to talk to me and leave it in the comments. And yeah, I'm more than happy to help out in that situation if I can. So let's go over to the big field and we'll start putting some lime on. Now, 66 lime. I'm not sure. You know, I think it's worth filling up. I think I did have a teeny bit in here for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, when I said a teeny bit, yeah, it was a teeny bit. Oh, through there. Oh dear. Yep. Let's just see. I think lime's this one. Let's go and fill that up. Might as well, because it will get through this fairly quick. And yeah, we need to start with a full tank. So I'll see you at the field. We'll go spread some lime. So this is the field in question that we've got to do. So we've got to go put some lime on here. As you can see, we've got weeds. Like I said, when we come to plants, that won't be too bad. The weeds will get eliminated on there. So we'll put some lime on. That will mean this field is ready then. It's obviously got no fertilizer on it, but that's not an issue because fertilizing will get done. Like stage 1 anyway will get done when we come to plant. Oh, look at this. We've got some withered crops in here. That's what the worker missed last time. So at the minute, we're just trying to balance out some of these jobs. So if it seems like we're just only doing a few little jobs and these episodes are a little bit shorter, I kind of said in a previous episode that I want you guys to pick what we do about the new little area. Are we going to do a bit of a housing estate with rental properties, or are we going to do a new little business park? Either way, I am doing a business park because I've got a couple of more factories I want to fit somewhere. Excuse me, people. Just coming across the path. But we can open up another area. So we could use the one that we've done in the previous episode, and we could use that for rental properties, or we could just go straight for a business park. I'm just not sure about the rental properties because of you get like 800 and something per month, but it's 57-ish thousand per property to put down. So we're going to have to outlay hundreds and hundreds of thousands. Is it worth outlaying hundreds and hundreds of thousands just to gain a few hundred baht per month? I'm not sure. That might be a bit of a bad idea. It might have been good at the start, maybe. I don't know, really. The amount it costs for the property doesn't seem to outweigh the return we'll get. So maybe that was a bit of a bad idea. I thought we actually got paid more, if I'm honest, when I had the idea in my head. So at the minute, we're doing, like I said, we're doing little jobs on here because I'm kind of waiting. I'm recording these in advance to sort of work around my actual work, my job. And so this is why I can only do a few little jobs, because I can't really go ahead and do any more work on that business park area until you guys leave in the comments below. And at the minute, as I'm doing this one, the video hasn't yet gone public. So yeah, I don't know what the answer is yet. So we're trying to get a few little jobs done. I'm trying to balance these out so I've got a few videos going out while I'm working. And, you know, let's just go this way. I don't know why I keep going up and down the shorter path. So, yeah, just trying to get a few little videos out and doing a few little jobs like this, just to sort of get me by until the other one goes public. And then I can hear if anybody wants to sort of join in and comment. If nobody does, it's okay. I will decide myself and we'll go ahead in one of the episodes and move forward on that. So, let's just finish this off then. I think we might be able to get all this done. Gonna be tight to see if we can squeeze this little bit in. Oh, it's looking good. Little bit to go here. 1,300 liters left. Yeah, we should do it. Ah, word. So that's all that field limed. Yep, all the lime's gone on that one. So really then, I think that's pretty much all we can do for now. Next time we'll come back, we need to go into the next month to be able to put wheat and barley in these. You can see both these fields don't need lime now. They're both ready to go. The planter will give us stage 1 of fertilizing, and then obviously that's got stage 1 on it, and that's got stage 1. So we'll do some planting first, and then we'll come back and hit the grass with some slurry. We'll put some solid fertilizer on there. Then, really, I think that's going to be it for that one. We can then come back once these are germinated and put another application of slurry in here. Well, not slurry. Solid fertilizer, and then everything should be done. By that time, maybe that grass will be ready to go. So, yeah, let's get this back to the farm. So we'll just go fill this up ready for next time. I don't know when we're next going to need it. It's probably going to be a little while, but it's best just to have it ready. So we'll fill it up. And then we'll go part this up. 159, not bad. And then I think that's pretty much it. We can wrap up. Now, like I said, we can do some... There is some more jobs we can do with some fertilizer and slurry spreading and stuff. But I want to save them for the next episode, where we can then move on and do some planting as well. I don't know where I'm taking this. I'm parking this outside here. I'm just wondering, actually, do we really need this? I'm not sure what to do with this, whether to keep it or not. This is the cultivator, but because our planter and... Well, planter slash seeder, it does everything. That direct drills. So we're never going to need to cultivate again. How much can we get for this? That's only 12 grand. It's pretty best just to hold on to it then. We only need to plow if we do like potatoes or corn, stuff like that, where it needs plowing after, but we don't really need to do that because direct drill, we don't need to cultivate. So it might be best, well, we'll hold on to it because it's only a little amount. We'll go put this back in here. We'll drop it down. Drop that there. That's pretty good. Okay. So I think we'll leave this here. We'll give it a little spray off because it's covered in lime. And then I think we can leave this really. And then we'll come back in the next episode and we'll finish off doing the slurry, solid fertilizer on the poplar, and we'll put some wheat in, but we'll have to go through till next month on that one. If you are liking this, then please do consider hitting subscribe. It really does help out the channel. I'm really trying to get for my 1,000 subscribers, and then we can actually fully monetize this channel then, and we get a little income from the adverts, which really does help as well. If you want to see different things, then please do leave comments below and let me know what you would like to see in here. If there's something else you'd like me to try, new factory or something like that, we can pretty much try and do anything that we can on here for you. So do let me know in the comments. Hit like as well if you're liking this series, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.